Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Putting for birdie. It was on a good line. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Starting the round at even par. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. And this one might just sneak off the fairway. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Keep your focus. Some good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their third. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's tracking. Okay, steady now. And this one is for bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies. And I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it. They love it. They get it. They get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained. And that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt. Go in. And you hold it. What a monster. And that will take him to 1 under. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards, a fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Well, that was over-clubbed. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago.
Nicely done from close range.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 16 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Four victories so far this season. This one might need to get down a little. A quality shot, that. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. And down it goes. Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot advantage. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Good looking shot, this. Time for the second shot here at the sixth. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. Going with the 9-iron, I think. It's a little wayward.
And coming up well short. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 7th hole, fellas, this is Jim Furyk setting up his next shot.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes. What a result. Fantastically played.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at +1, trying to break into the top 10. This putt is about 16 feet.
This one's looking good.
That's frustrating. Putting for bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Time to step into the bunker now. Handy out of the bunker there. And back to the course with the live action. Rich, for such a long time, Gary Woodland was one of those physical beasts. A guy that you knew who could flat ball it out there, but he didn't seem to get the most out of his game until he found out a way to get it in the hole quicker.
He's always been a good ball striker, but I think just maybe simplifying the game a little bit and not focusing on the swing or the short game or the putting, trusting that his abilities were good enough, and he finally got out of his own way, started racking up the wins, had a lot of close finishes but no victories until finally gets the US Open Championship at Pebble Beach. What a moment. So many shots there that I will never forget, ever.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight. Jim Furyk doing what he does best.
This is his 3rd.
They say longevity is the greatest judge of any career, Rich, and this man's had one of the longest on tour. Jim Furyk. He seems to be one of those fine motor vehicles that just keeps on keeping on.
I'm in awe of players of Jim Furyk's standard where the game, distance-wise, has passed him by. Yet he's still able to compete in the biggest tournaments that carry the most importance, the majors, the Players' Championship, the WGCs. He's absolutely in the mix and a danger to win any event that he tees it up in. I don't know how he is motivated after being out there for so long, but I applaud it.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Now 5 strokes behind. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And that should secure the par. Well done.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, guys, I'm on the 12th hole, and Jim Furyk's prepping his next shot.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke lead. And after this hole, that's how it looks. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Right into the water on that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ooh. Wow, that was impressive, particularly out of that lie. That hole's done. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green, or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. How close was that to going down? Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And this was Jim Furyk's effort from just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
And it drops into the bucket. What a shot. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Second shot here on the 15th. And here we are with the third shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And it's worth taking another look at that one. And that'll drop him down to even par now. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole, par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Okay, I'm on the 18th hole, and Jim Furyk is just getting ready.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's currently in the 2nd position. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Going with the 8-iron here. That might be one club too many. Handy effort, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Steady on. Oh, what a stroke. And another round safely in the books. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place.
1 round to go, Luke. I'm hoping that it provides as much energy as the first rounds have.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2.
Okay.
Well struck. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Nicely done. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This looks like around 26 feet.
Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Oh, well played. Second shot on the second. Choosing the 9-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down on the 4th hole, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Let's get back to it, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Well, looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. 8 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. Well done.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm down here on the 4th hole, and this is Billy Horschel.
This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. Get in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a pretty handy shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Oh, what a great stroke. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 5th. Not a bad line, this one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 5-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Now just 1 over par. Currently in 8th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Lovely effort, that. And back to the course with the live action. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. Big chance here. That's very impressive.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Time to tee off at the 6th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. From around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Ooh, almost went in. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Oh, good look at a birdie here. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 5 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.